Hello, everyone, and welcome to Job Science, a YouTube channel. Once again, I'm here with all of the new and latest jobs, and all of them are from Canada. Let's share with my job list today, and that is web developer jobs in Canada, truck driver, heavy truck drivers jobs in Canada, food service supervisors job in Canada, then corporate controller, financial communications, and other business services, family physician's job in Canada. So this was my job list today, and let's see the details of all of the jobs. But before that, don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon as well for all of the latest updates. I thank you all. And I'll be thankful to you as well if you watch my this video up to the end. Then web developer jobs in Canada. The location is Calgary. Salary is $25 per hour, and you need to work 30 to 40 hours a week. In terms of employment, the job type is permanent and it is full time as well. So this was the terms. And the job requirement for the web developer, obviously language should be English. Education is you must have some certificate or diploma regarding the web developing, related to your job caption, by the way. And then experience should be 1 year to less than that. Means they need some experienced person at least 1 year. The experience would be equal to 1 year at least. So research and evaluate a variety of interactive media software products. First of all, you need to search for searching and evaluation of the best media software and the products regarding the production of the preparation and the mock-ups and storyboards. Consult with clients and develop and document website requirements, lead and coordinate multidisciplinary teams to develop website graphics, content, capacity, and interactive source, layout, and flow of the website database, develop website architecture, and determine hardware and software requirements, plan, design, write, modify, integrate, and test website related codes. So these are the specific skills in which they want in their web developers. So I don't think so that just an experienced with 1 year can do all that anyways. So if they have mentioned that 1 year experienced person is enough for them, then that is would be helpful for all of the web developers, those who are very fresh for that field and want to do something very exciting. So this is the a very good opportunity for them. So then applications, Adobe Acrobat Reader, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop. So your applications should be in this format. So as basically they want to check your skills. And then personal suitability, initiative and organized. The person should be able to take the initiatives and organized as well. And then how to apply for this job? You can share your CV at the given email address and you can post it at the postal address given at the end. So if you are interested in this job, go ahead. The next job is truck driver, heavy trucks. Heavy vehicle drivers' jobs is in Canada. The location is Edmonton. Those who are living in Canada and those are who are located in this specific location will know about the things. And the salary is $28 per hour, and you need to work 37.5 hours a week. In terms of employment, permanent and full time. And as it is full time, so it can be day, evening, night, weekend, flexible hours, early morning. So it could be of any type, but the job is of permanent nature and it is of full time. And the job requirements. The person should be able to speak in English. Education should be equivalent to graduation certificate. At least higher education is needed for this job. Credential certificates, they just want a driver's license with class 1 or A. So you need to have your driving license if you are in the job of driver. So this is a suggestion to all of the drivers. If you are drivers and you want to do this kind of job in a prestigious manner, please go ahead for your driver's license. So then is a specific skills that load and unload goods, drive lighter, special purpose trucks, receive and relay information to central dispatch, operate and drive straight or articulated trucks to transport goods and materials, drive as part of two-person team or convoy, oversee condition of vehicle and inspect tires, lights, brakes and cold storage and other equipment, distance traveled and fuel consumption, perform pre-trip en route and post-trip inspection, and oversee all aspects of vehicle. So they need a very, very organized and foresee type of, the driver who is more than a mechanic than the driver. So they need a person who is well aware about all of those things, the all of the hardware of the the trucks and the heavy vehicles, and also you can also have to do the loading and unloading of the goods. And then the documentation knowledge, accidents or incident reports, trip report, maintenance and repair reports, inspection report, pre-trip and en route post-trip, dangerous goods occurrence reports, drive logbook, bill of lading. So you need to provide all of the documents to your employer related to the whatever you have going throughout during your tenure and during your the trip, the pre-trip, post-trip, and the reporting of the unloading of the materials and the loading of the goods. So you need to take a record of everything, and you need to have to discuss it with your employer as well. So communication systems experience, operate GPS, you know how to deal with the GPS system and other navigation equipment. This is very important to note, as obviously such big trucks have to go somewhere which is not normally in use. And the weight handling, it could be up to 45 kgs. And then security and safety, driving record check, abstract, criminal record check, basic security clearance. So obviously they will go for checking all these things. Transportation and travel information, valid driver's license, drive manual transmission vehicle, and you must have your driver's license if you are going to apply for this job. Be aware of it. Then work conditions and physical capabilities. You need to do the same task so many times, and you need to sit in attention for the details and sitting overtime required. It could need some overtime as well. Then work location information. Willing to relocate, relocation costs not covered by employer, and this is something as far as the driver's job is concerned. So they need a person who can easily willing to relocate himself, and relocation costs not covered by employer. This is not a good thing, what I don't believe. Means they are a very good company, they are providing so many facilities to their workers. And type of trucking and equipment is tractor trailer A train, refrigerated logging, highway extended length tractor trailer combination. So it could be of any type of equipment and truckings. So transportation, national, local, long hauls. And personal suitability, effective interpersonal skills, and all these things, which are needed for to do a job. Then how to apply for this job? You can share your CV at the following given email address if you are interested to go ahead. And if you are doing nothing these days, then it's a very good option for you, for all of the drivers who have their driving license. And then food service supervisor. So it's a job of a supervisor, and the location is mentioned over there. And then salary is $13 per hour, and you need to work 80 hours bi-weekly. Means for per week you need to work 40 hours per week. And terms of employment, permanent and full time. The job is for the supervisors needed for the food services, and the term of employment is permanent and full time. And the job requirements, obviously, the person should be able to speak in English, and education equivalent to the certificate or some diploma related to the job, and credentials. Workplace hazardous materials information system, WHMIS. Workplace hazardous materials information system. You need to know how to handle any hazard if it taking place on the place where you are working. And safe food handling certificate, you must have the safe food handling certificate as well. First trade certificate, food safety certificate. So these are the things which they are needed for their supervisors. Specific skills may supervisors and coordinate activities of staff who prepare and portion food supervise and check assemble of trays, supervise and check delivery of food, maintain records of stock, repair, sales, wastage, establish work schedules, estimate and order ingredients and supplies, must have knowledge of the establishment's culinary generous. So these are the things which they are want to have, and the employee they are going to induct. So supervisor has to supervise everything from the preparation up to the delivery to the customer, along with all of the material needed for the cooking and the ingredients and the wastage and all that related to the kitchen. Then additional skills are address customers' complaints or concerns. And they are also responsible for having the customer complaints and concerns, train staff in job duties and sanitation and safety procedures. They need to work out on the sanitation and safety procedures as well, prepare budget and cost estimates, establish methods to meet work schedules, hire food service staff. And if they need it, then if they think there is a need of some more staff, they have the authority to hire the needed persons as well. So work settings are the fast food outlet or concessions. So workers, supervised food service counter attendants and food preparers are the persons you need to supervise them. And the security and safety, obviously they will go to check your criminal record as well as your basic security clearance. You need to clear your all of the security checks. Then work conditions and physical capabilities, fast-paced environment, obviously. Work under pressure, you need to work under pressure, obviously. Physically demanding, standing for extended periods, walking, bending, crouching, kneeling, and tight deadlines. And obviously for all of the orders, there is always have a tight deadline you need to meet all. And the ability to supervise at least 5 to 10 people can work under your supervision. And work location informations, it could be of at any locations. And personal suitability, all those attributes which are needed to work in groups and to work as supervisor as well. And if you are interested in this job, so please go ahead and you can share your CV at the following given email address, as there is no other way to contact them if you want any further information. So this is the way to contact them for further informations. So this was the job of food service supervisor's job in Canada. Next job is corporate controller, financial communications, and other business services. Location is this, and salary is 77.97 per hour, and 30 hours a week you need to work. And terms of employment are permanent and full time. And then job requirements, education, and obviously language should be English, and education should be equivalent to some college qualification, experience at least 2 to 2.5 years, budgetary responsibilities, you must have the person should have the budgetary responsibility as well, and the business equipment and computer, must know how to deal with the MS Office, all of the applications of the MS Office. You need to know how to use them, how to operate them, otherwise, and other related applications as well. Security and safety, they will going to check your criminal record check. Transportation, you must have your own vehicle in order to apply for this job as corporate controller or financial communications and other business services. Then the person should have his own vehicle. Work conditions and physical capabilities, work under pressure, attention to details, and tight deadlines. So these were the conditions which you have to go through while working as corporate controller. Ability to supervise 1 to 2 people, working in groups, contractors 3 to 4 people, and 5 to 10 in some cases. Senior managers specific skills, as this is the job of the seniors of business services. So the specific skills are authorize and organize the establishment of major departments in associated senior staff positions, establish objectives for the organization, and formulate or approve policies and programs, establish financial and administrative controls, formulate and approve promotional campaigns, and approve overall human resource planning. So all these are the functions of a corporate controller managers, or you can say the business services. All of the persons who are working in the as managers in business services. So these were the duties, the specific skills that they want to have in a person that they are going to employ. And then how to apply for this job? You can share your CV at the following email address. So don't forget to share your all of the details if you are interested. And if you want to know any further regarding the job, you can contact them through this email, as they didn't mention their number. The next job is family physician job in Canada. Location is Avenue, Calgary, and salary is 250 dollars to 400,000. Sorry, 250,000 to 400,000 annually, and you need to work 30 to 40 hours a week. Please calculate your salary in months. I don't know, they mentioned the job salary in an or annually basis. So terms of employment is term or contract. It can be term, it can be contract, and so full time. Requirements: education, language should be English, education, degree in medicine, dentistry, veterinary medicine, or optometry. So you need to have a degree regarding medicine, dentistry, veterinary, and credentials, certificates, licenses, memberships. You have licensure of by provincial or territorial authorities that you can work in the capacity of medical practitioners, and experience is an asset. If you have an experience, then they will be preferred. Specific skills what they want: advise patients on health care, prescribe and administer medications and treatments, examine patients and take their histories, x rays, and other diagnostic procedures, consult with other medical practitioners to evaluate patients' physical and mental health, inoculate and vaccinate patients to prevent and treat diseases, provide counseling and support to patients and their families on a wide range of health and lifestyle issues. And this was the family physician. Specific skills, all of the jobs that one doctor can do in a hospital or in a clinic. So all those skills they want in a person who is going to hire, who is going to be hired by them. So how to apply for this job? If you are interested, if you have the medical degree, if you have the related authority letters from the authorities, so apply for this job. If you are experienced, it would be added advantage. And so don't forget to apply. And for further detail, if you want to know any further, you can contact them through this email address as well. And it was my last job today. I'm hoping that there is something for you as well. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.